So, Saturday the 1st of April, and this is not Manchester. We are on Slightly International Poodle this weekend, up over to Paris, and we are going to attempt Paris Marathon tomorrow. So, having a little poodle over to the expo just to try and loosen things up. Had a bit of an injury, so one of those where we try a marathon whilst injured, see if we can run through it. So the back just went on me about 3 weeks ago. Couldn't move for like 2 days, and sort of got better for a bit, and then this past week leading up to marathon, just been awful. Not been able to run, been really painful just doing anything at all. So managed a 5k yesterday, seemed to loosen it up a bit. Had some physio, had some acupuncture. I'm told by the physio that running won't hurt. If anything, it might help. So we're all coming to Paris anyway. We've paid for the race, so I'm just going to go to the start line, see what happens. But today it is the expo, so got to pop over there, collect the number, meeting up with a couple of friends that are doing the race tomorrow. I'm hoping this sort of 3-4k that I'm doing now will help this back out. See if we'll loosen it up a bit, but we'll see. Okay, right, let's go and find the expo. Arrived at the expo. The queue is substantial.
Some time later.
We are 2 hours in to the queuing system to get into the expo. So if you are going to come and do Paris at any point, my top tip is just come on Thursday. Really, come on Thursday. So I think we're almost into the bit where you actually get your bid, but I'm not sure. We are in. Let's go and see if we can find a bid. Running with some friends who are a lot speedier than me, but we have just changed the pace group. I was in for 4.5 hours, which I wouldn't do anyway, it'd be more like 5. I've now just switched to 3:45, which is a total blag, just so we can go in the same starting pen together, and then I'll see them for about 10 meters, and then we're done. We are done. So that's the expo done. I think 11:30 and now 3 o'clock. So yeah, feels like marathon done really. Yeah, oh well. Right, let's go and eat some pizza. Good morning. bonjour. So that was slightly faffy. Morning everyone. Yes. Yeah, right faff with bag drop and all the rest of it, but the admin is pretty much done. So we are heading out of this sort of weird athletes village thing. Gonna go and find the start line. So this is Dave. Say hi.
Hi there.
How are we doing this morning, mate?
Freezing.
Yeah?
Really, really cold.
How are the nerves?
I want to get started. Pretty bad.
Yeah. So I think this is Dave's second marathon and he's got a target in mind.
Yeah, but I'm not saying it.
You're not saying it?
No.
Alright, I'm going to say
Jinx
it.
it.
He wants to go sub 4.
Hopefully, yeah.
He's trained, he's done what he needs to do. So
It's cold enough that I should be
here.
able to, because I'd run better in the cold. So yeah.
Well, we can certainly do that for you this morning, this Parisian morning. First marathon for Katie. How are we feeling?
I come like vomit.
Yeah, that
I'm a
sounds
bit cold.
that sounds appropriate.
It's gonna be good though.
Yeah, we got it. Look, it's exciting. Look at this.
Woo! It's like down a hill and up a hill. Slightly worryingly, isn't it?
Hills.
Hills? In Paris?
Hills.
Oh, this is fun.
5 minutes till we start. I don't think I've ever been as nervous about a marathon. This one with the issues I've been having. I injured my back about 3 weeks ago, and so yeah, just feels like everything is against me. But that said, now we're nearing the start. That sort of excitement and buzz is definitely there. So hopefully it's 26.2 miles. I don't know. Yeah. Let's give this one a go. Sort of got this vague idea in my head that I'll try and just run walk it for sort of 6 hours or so, something like that. So yeah, just to give the back a break every now and then. So I might try that, but we'll see. We shall see. It's just a Sunday thing. You got this, folks. See you in a few hours.
Vous allez être la dernière vague du sas violet à partir.
Okay, we're off.
Là, on va partir.
Paris 2023. It's a little Sunday poodle. Yay, party. .6k in, first walk break, another little snack for myself, a delightful saurine bar. So lunch really, I guess, or is it brunch at this time? I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, little walk break for a couple of 100 meters and then we'll carry on. Not feeling too bad so far, not exactly the freshest the world has ever seen, but we are still moving forward. So 6k done. Okay, it's 11k done, and the walk break, and we'll sort of aim for every 5k or so. See how that feels. Adjust a bit more as it goes on. Yeah, not too bad so far, but it's only 11k, so let's see what they've got for us next. It's just the 4-hour pacer going for an impromptu wee. Aid station. Like a trail run. Banana bread. Delish. And just past 17k, so another walk break. We do a couple of 100 metres and then crack on, try and hit another 5. We'll see, but so far it does seem to be working. Like pace whilst I'm running, very solid, sort of below 7s, below 7k's. And then obviously we've got the walk breaks, but it does seem to refresh, which is nice. Fantastic route. I mean, you know, running through Paris, I think I knew it was going to be a pretty thing to do, but it's beautiful, and also sort of at the far end of part of the course at the moment, and just past the zoo and then go through to Glorious Park. Yeah, lovely. So 17 down, 25 to go. 25 to go. Okay, let's see. And we are just past halfway. Yes, that feels good. That definitely feels good. Halfway. So, even more importantly, it is halfway crunchy time. Hopefully you can hear me. They've got a massive drumming band at the start of the tunnel, and even though we're probably a good 500-600 metres in now, it's still reverberating all the way. It's very cool, very cool. So yeah, pace is still pretty solid, around the 7s, which is pretty happy with, to be honest. The walk breaks are working. Yeah. 23 miles, aka 37k. We meet again. So that is a park run to go. It's just a park run to go. I just realised that if I can maintain this pace, despite the run walk and everything else, this could potentially be a PB. Not something I normally chase, but it feels like being an interesting little arc of redemption on this particular marathon that I thought was a total disaster 3 days ago. So I'm not doing much filming now. I'm just going to dig deep, try and maintain this pace. 4k to go. Half a k to go. This hurts, but it's happening. I can see the finish. I can see it. Okay, let's go on in. Let's go on in now. Yes, 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 yes. The marathon was not meant to be. Bravo, Paris. Bravo. Right, put some warm clothes on. Done a bit of token stretching. Not a huge amount, it has to be said, but it's better than nothing. So, time to have a little wee reflection. So yeah, for me, like 3 weeks ago, the back just went totally, and could barely move for 2-3 days, and it did start to ease a bit. Had the physio sessions, acupuncture, sports massage, just threw everything at it to try and find a way to make this thing today happen. So about 3-4 days ago, I was pretty convinced that I wouldn't be even making the start line, because yeah, the back problem had just come back with a vengeance. But yeah, just carried on doing my stretching. Just pushed through it, and then gently did like a 5k and a 3k, and then the conclusion was head to the start line and see what happens. Terrible night's sleep last night, really worried about this one, getting dead sort of stressy about it, which is stupid, but it just happened. And yeah, I mean, it went amazingly, like really tough. The run walk thing was a great idea. A friend mentioned that to me. So essentially we sort of running 5 to 7k sections, and then I'd stop and have a little walk for 200 meters or so, and it just gave the back chance to sort of have a break, recharge the legs a little bit as well, and yeah, it made all the difference. Like, my pacing when I was actually running was really consistent and quicker than normal. I think the brakes were helping that. Also, I guess since the last marathon I did, I've done a fair bit of training. Been out in the hills quite a lot, so I guess the legs are stronger. But yeah, mint. What an amazing event as well. I mean, you know, some of the admin side of it, like the expo and stuff like that, was less than ideal. Even like getting into like bag drop and stuff this morning. It was a scrum at best, but once we got going, incredible route. What an amazing city. Obviously it's Paris, of course it's an amazing city, and crowd support was insane, just brilliant. So there we go, Paris Marathon done and dusted. Got myself PB, 6 minutes faster than London, give or take a few seconds. That'll do. Still north of 5 hours, but just great. Loved it. Next for me in 2 weeks time, very much back onto the training for the lap with my first official ultra, which is the Col d'Adel hike, and it's 36 miles I think. So basically what we did today, but another 10 miles and a lot of elevation, and I would imagine some fairly problematic terrain too. So yeah, 2 weeks, little rest and recover, and then get out in the hills. Okay, all right, thanks very much Paris, au revoir.